Hey everyone, welcome to JD Careers Out There, where we get you career advice from fellow lawyers and non-practicing lawyers to help you achieve success and happiness in your career. You know, in law school you learn how to think, read, and write like a lawyer, and we're here to help you enjoy your career. And a big part of that is picking the path that excites you. So we're going to look at one of those today. I'm Mark Luber, and today we're looking at careers in consumer rights law. We're talking to Larry Smith. He's the managing partner of Larry P. Smith & Associates, a consumer rights law firm in Chicago. I asked Larry to tell us what it means to be a consumer rights attorney, and here's a look at how that went.
Well, our practice is mostly twofold. There are the consumer rights that deal with debtors' problems, and in this day and age, with the economy as it is, that seems to be taking over. So a lot of our practice deals with debtor problems, and that can be people who are being sued by their creditors and need defense, people who are being harassed by debt collectors who need help getting them off their back and dealing with them. And people who might need bankruptcy. If we have to go that far, we'll do that. And people who need to settle their debts and need some assistance in getting themselves, their feet under them economically and getting their debt settled without having multiple judgments entered against them and being aggravated with garnishment. So that's a big portion of it, that half right there. Then there's another half that's not with debtors that have economic problems, with people who are actually in much better shape, but for some other reason have some unfair situation in the marketplace. One is credit reporting. We do a lot of work under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. People who have inaccuracies on their credit report, something that's of no fault of their own, that's preventing them from using their good name and getting credit. And then in the auto marketplace, there's lemon laws. We handle a lot of cases with people who are buying new cars that they're paying a lot of money for, and the car's breaking down constantly is in the shop. We help with that as well. And also in the auto industry, there tends to be a lot of fraud in the used car area. So we do a lot of work in consumer fraud cases in the used car industry. And that's a snapshot of all the practice that we have.
Interesting. Okay, so to make sure I understand it, basically you have three different buckets that you're operating in. And each of the three, what they have in common is that you're helping the common man or woman get through these issues, the individual.
Yeah, there's a lot of consumer rights attorneys do class actions. And I think whenever I talk about what I do, the first thing out of their mouth is, oh, are you a class action attorney? And I say, no, my firm is more focused on the individuals and helping them. We're a smaller firm and we like that. That's not to say we don't do class actions. We always have one or two pending. We tend to handle them with other attorneys, other firms as co-counsel to kind of team up and handle the burden. But most of our work is for the individual, for their own problem.
All right, to learn more about the career path of consumer rights law, make sure you check out the full interview with Larry and I, where we go more in depth into the practice area, and he gives a great explanation of who makes the right fit for this path, how to develop the skills that you'll need, and he even shares good tips on business development and starting your own firm. You can find all this at jdcareersouthere.com, or for a shortcut, go to JDCOT.com. And if you're already at the site, you could just scroll down to the full video. Make sure you become a member so you get access to the full interview and access to lots more of exclusive content filled with great advice. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I'm Mark Luber. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.